you free?
Let's do some training.
Speaking of...
Again, so bright. Again, so bright. I'm glad we found the study aspiring swords. Hopefully they shall win me some measures of redemption for the other day.
Listen!
On the authority of the Knight's Order, your crime shall be repaid with death. That voice. Is that Radamanth? You remember my former comrade that we met before? Do it.
Wait!
Hold! If it isn't Hulkenberg, I'll ask you not to interrupt my duties. This is your duty? What Knight Commander presides over executions?
Speak no more.
It is only right. Those who would do this nation harm shall be punished.
So then...
What exactly has he done? Treason. This fool, a petty officer of the military police, slandered the honor of the Royal Knights. Honor? What honor? The Royal Knights of today are honorless. You've forgotten any oath to the throne. Now you are just dogs barking at one command. You insolent. Bring me a whip. Hanging is not enough. You cannot be serious. This insolence is why you would have him killed. This after all the trifling sinners you sent to the gallows. Righteous fury rings false from the hypocrite's mouth. Now die, dishonorer. Writhe like the maggot you are.
Heed my words.
Treason's only reward is death. Therein lies atonement. Whether for knights or the people. They could kill me for any reason they liked.
Redanth.
This is beyond outrageous. You've authorized nothing less than public butchery. Maintaining the capital's order is the knight's duty. It is only natural that we punish those who spread the lies. Have you sold your soul to Sanctus? Were you blinded by the prospects you'd win on their coronation? It hardly matters. Sorry, hold on a second. I need to correct my eyes. It hardly matters who takes the throne, so long as the royal knights still stand to flank it. This, you see, is the role of those who's risen to the post of Knight Commander. One whose burdens are different from those who were freewheeling and the frivolous like yourself.
You cur.
You infinite coward! You poisoned toad! Is this the shape of your so-called loyalty?
Whoops.
Bold words. One would think you and your friends think the hangman's noose yourselves. Try, if that's what you want.
What?
Will! No, if something happened to you... I see your whelp hasn't learned to hold his tongue. Pity stays my hand today. But there will be no next time, Hulkenberg.
Tis wrong.
Power is not a tool to torment and kill the innocent. It's meant to guide the weak and vulnerable. That each and every one of us might live together in a better country.
Apologies.
Well, I apologize. I forced you into my troubles again. It happens all the time. I'm used to it. It is somehow reassuring that you were here with me. Who knows what would have happened had I been alone? Somewhere in my heart, I'd expect he might still understand me. I would count such blind faith among my weaknesses.
Listen.
Should ever be me who strays from the path of virtue, I only ask that you remind me of my purpose. Under any circumstance, can I entrust this to you? Rank 4.
You have given me such strength. The truth is,
I'm partially to blame for Rodin's brutality. Not the day has left me... No. The day has left me exhausted. We'll speak more of this another time. Away from prying ears. Man behind Hulkenberg. Felt like I've seen him before. Let's see
now?
here. We're
What
gonna
now?
save. Nuras. I want to talk to Nora.
Hello. That's... Oh, wait.
Just a little tug here, and there we are. It's opened up.
Ta-da!
And take a look, a lost relic. I can't believe it turned out to be such a proper piece of treasure.
What?
You mean it's real? We sort of just stumbled upon it. Wonder if the mechanism's the same as the old codgers.
Oh,
Aha!
Eureka!
My greatest invention yet! A work of genius made manifest. Thank you, Will.
Thank you.
I'll take the hero's instant. I've got to say, finding these one after another is something else. I'd half wondered if it was another prank, but the old geezer was really onto something.
What?
Did you doubt his journal?
Yeah.
That old geezer certainly liked to mess about some more with anyone he could. Made my childhood a frightful ordeal.
Goodness.
I'll never forget. The night of my birthday, he brought me a book called It Is His Gift, a downright horrifying tome titled Lamentation of the Underworld or some such. He'd taken the liberty of reading it aloud when suddenly the lights went out. In the dark, he threw out a monstrous costume and started chasing me around. That damned old goat. It's his fault the old bright-eyed nerdus grew out to be such a delicate and sensitive wallflower. I mean, just look at me. I don't see it.
Rather.
Anyhow, this is just one part of the greater whole. The more intricate the bits are, I'll bet my feathers they made the interclock with a partner piece. So if we collect them all, it'll form something? Likely so. That's what the codger said anyway, though I haven't any idea what it makes. And if he was right, I suppose the incident's ancient civilization. And if I was right, it supported an ancient civilization, one piece of the superlative device that generates an immersive and limitless power. Wait, limitless? How is it possible? Not even igniters can do that, can they?
Yeah.
That, my girl, is something we can only find out once we've seen the finished product, eh? So please, help me find the rest.
Right.
I'm definitely feeling motivated now. That's the spirit. I'm counting on you. Something tells me we'll have to gather up the whole lot for this.
Whoa.
I admit, it looks like junk to me. I've been a connoisseur of junk since I was a sprout, I'll have you know.
Hey,
What were you like as a child? Oh, I was adorable. Well, I was an adorable, well-behaved boy from the prominent family. But one day, the old codger, who wasn't quite so old then, beckoned me over with his finger of fate. Curiosity got the better of me, and I saw he was holding a fossil, caked in mud along with the other babbits and bobbits I couldn't begin to fathom. Next thing I know, I was seeking out the house to dig for fossils and cliffsides with the gaffer. Naturally, my parents discovered this and had me grounded, but I wouldn't have let that deter me. And one day, as I dug through the dirt, I picked up something that was clearly not a fossil at all. I read every technical book under the sun, but whatever this was eluded me.
However,
Although I did find a technical manual on the Gauntlet Runners. In my mad academic spirit. Got a bit invested. And then suddenly, I was an engineer.
That's true, but
Then you got distracted from your initial plan? Not at all. The way I see it, that's what saved me from the duller path. I have no regrets for the way I lived then. To chase the unknown, to escape tedium, that is the course my mind tends to chart.
thank you.
The decision of travel with you lot, collecting relics, that too, was the result of letting my heart do as it pleases. Rank 2 Norris.
We're in this journey together.
Start a battle gauntlet. On the gauntlet, enemies take damage. Okay. Reduces mag cost for studying gunner lineage. Okay, cool.
Speaking of...
Ah yes, about the next relic. I found a clue in the old man's journal. I've written down the notebook. Should be somewhere around here. Give it a gander if you would.
Right then.
I'll be sure all ship shape and ready to go. I'm counting on search for another safe relic for me. I'll be waiting, lad.
This one's important.
Okay.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Where are we going? Hello? Hello?
I've seen the state of the race with my own eyes, ladies, gents, and mad malcontents. If you wanted an update, here's your chance. So far, we've mostly seen gauntlet runner skirmishes and dueling mayhem. Now it's time for the real thing. Sounds like we've lost a few candidates already too. Poor bastards went after something too nasty for their head hunt and got themselves head hunted.
Yikes.
We've got some candidates who have outright given up. No confidence. Can't blame them against these odds. And some others have bought and sold out of the race.
Come on! That's a bit unfair, isn't it?
I suppose money's power like anything else. Military strength's not meant to decide this race anyhow.
The question is, what's our final head count going to look like? Lots of unknowns left, people, and we'll not know the truth until the exhibition. A little bird told me one of our contenders has made a bold play in Martira. They might not even come out of it with a head.
What are they scheming then? Let's hear some details.
Okay, sorry.
Sorry, chums, I'm just the crier. Can't speak for any one candidate in particular. Luckily, you'll not have long to wait now. With all that said, can't help but wonder how Count Luis is taking this, can we? My sources say he's not bothered with any of this. He's still gallivanting across the land, killing humans. And yet, even without a formal entry, Luis's voter base is still growing. Bound to have his eminence Forden grinding his teeth, that. For now, let's enjoy the show!
It's probably because of all the human killing. Because humans are such a big threat.
Right, everyone. Farewell said. Particulars packed.
All that remains is to ride to Oceania with pride in our hearts.
Watch out, Luis. You won't know what hit you.
Well then, off to the races, what? Old Barden's given me a detailed map of the area.
Sounds like quite a journey. I hope it won't be as bumpy as last time.
Oh no, it'll be a sight smoother. But you've got wings. What are you fussing for?
Oh, there it is. Should have known the fatigue would hit eventually. About time I got some sleep.
I am with you on this, Stroll.
Pies, mate. Why are you on my bed? You're positively miniature, man. There are plenty of other places fit for you to sleep.
Yes. Splendid. Just magnificent.
What is he dreaming about?
I hope you've no designs on taking my bed. I have cut men down for less.
With friends like these.
Now then.
Next is Port Brailhaven, the capital of the Principality of Oceania. If we punch it south of out to Maria, we'll make it in I'd say 3 nights and 4 days or so. Give me a second here, guys. Hold on. Wow, so that's Port Brailhaven.
Oh, hey!
Tis a large city of preposterous commerce. Due to no small part in the oceanside proximity, I envision droves of people will pour in from the exhibition. All the people delayed by the landslide might still be showing up. Keep an eye on the road, okay, Nearest?
Ha ha! Tally-ho then!
Why, I never. Who do you think you're talking to? Leave it to me. Next stop, Port Brailhaven, capital of the Oceania.
Leaving behind the old castle town stricken by tragedy, the Gauntlet Runner sets off toward the exhibition of the brave. Their destination, Port Brailhaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania. A world unknown to them. What will they accomplish? Acclaim? Or...
To pick.
3 days. So we do the typical go to the bathroom. Pray that luck increases.
Right.
I could save scum.
This?
I really could just save scum
Well then.
when doing the bathroom to get the most of it.
What now?
I want to see our stats here. Okay, I'm at 28 luck. We're gonna cook. Critical meatballs. Let's hang out with Hulkenberg.
All right. Yes.
Considering the current flow of battle, it was an even battle, but within the span of one turn, I suddenly found myself cornered. Come now, 'tis too early in the battle for such a sullen expression. If your foe mobilizes a large force, then suddenly an opening may be found. Okay.
What should we do?
Your enemies marshal their full might to breach your defenses, always leaving their own base wide open. How do you respond? How do I respond? Bounce off it? I would simultaneously attack the enemy base while maintaining my own guard. It would be quite the challenge to fight my pieces face to face. But the situation is simply unavoidable if you want to capitalize on an opportunity to seize the enemy's stronghold.
All right.
So close to wisdom!
Well then.
Do you understand now? If so, show me your next move.
The party sets off for Martira. As they watch the setting sun sink under the horizon, their gauntlet runner arrives in a land grown thick with trees. The wildlife retreats to safety before the sunlight fades, leaving only deafening silence. The anticipation that follows a journey's beginning swells in their hearts.
Okay. Hey, have you heard? There's a bath cast in the back deck now. I've heard enough whinging about not being able to bathe, so I whipped something up. It's not elegant, but it'll do the job. No doubt it should shake. No doubt it would shake too much to use while traveling, but it would be lovely to enjoy a soak when we stopped.
Speaking of,
I've heard that in certain regions, fruits and grasses are added into the bathwater to relieve exhaustion and strengthen the body. Did you encounter such items? Perhaps you ought to consider the purchase.
Feels nice.
But
Okay, we'll get the Dreamer Moth. Head in. We're gonna cook. Oh, I forgot to change my clothing.
What now?
Let's cook. Oh, that shows what we've cooked before. That's what it does, right?
No, then. What now?
Let's not.
What now?
Okay, let's go.
Let's not.
We're heading to the engine room. Read the Ocean entry. And then we're gonna hang out with Heinz May, who is my current favorite character right now. Love Heinz May.
What now?
Ah, it's you. Good grief.
Goodness. Time to bid farewell to Martira, isn't it? I can't help but feel a connection to that place. The village from which I originally hail is not far from Martira. The air there agrees with my skin more than Grand Trads.
That's right.
It's nice and quiet in Martira. Yes. On the subject in particular, we are in full agreement. Speaking of which, where's your hometown? I've heard before that you received this mission from a hidden village where His Highness the Prince resides. Ah, right. My apologies. I didn't mean to speak with such carelessness. Your tribe faces even harsher prejudice than the Ujif. I'm not pry if you'd rather not discuss it. There are none alive who wouldn't want to forget certain aspects of their past. Myself included. But if that is truly the case, then perhaps it's not one's past that defines that character, but what they do in the present and the future. If we were to face all the future together, then perhaps someday we could find ourselves living in a world resembling the one of that novel you carry.
All right.
Come on! Nope. I'm glad to have such an opportunity to converse. If a good night's rest evades you, then I will keep you company in this stead.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
That reminds me.
Time to do the typical stuff. Okay. So, first off, equipment. Then we save. Let's use the bathroom.
Right.
Nothing.
Well then.
Gain a little bit of experience.
Got it.
We'll do the cooking table.
Let's check.
Hey.
Where's Heinz? We're going to hang out with Hulkenberg
Well met.
to raise my wisdom.
So that's your game.
Oh, I believe I see your intentions now. So in my turn, I will. Hulkenberg used 2 pieces to flank me. The pieces are surrounded. So you thought you sought to pursue the enemy in front of you, and allowed yourself to be flanked by their allies as a result.
What should we do?
You are encircled by my pieces, to both your left and your right. While flanked, your chances of victory grow ever fainter. What is your move? What is my move?
All right.
I'd gather my pieces and concentrate their charge through a single point. Shrewd. You've deducted that my forces had to be spread thin to surround you. By finding the weakest point the enemy's line, you may overcome a disadvantage in positioning. Interesting. Okay.
All right. So,
Give me more mag.
Nura speaking.
I've got something on the old girl's radar, so we'll be taking a short stop.
The city ruins come to view. This place once flourished through the excavation of magla crystals by migrant workers.
Oh?
The work was hard, but the miners were hardy and spirited, and the promise of riches lured many here. In its time, it may have rivaled Brilhaven. However, the promise of strong magla drew forth the humans. As tragedies climbed, it became a ghost town. Now only the threatening glimmer of the crystals remain. And with the promise of abandoned riches followed the thieves. For some reason, though, they all seem to scurry home empty-handed, gripped by fear.
Whoa. This truly a harrowing sight. Look at all those crystals. Simply coming here is enough to wound the soul. A chill settles into my very bones as I consider what could have occurred. Something wrong, lad? Did the Gauntlet Runner get the best of your stomach again?
No.
Sorry, I was just reminded of something unpleasant.
Everything okay?
Right.
Yeah, sorry to cause any concern. I know what destroyed this village. No doubt this is the work of a human. Indeed, the scars left upon this place differ from the traces left behind by any monster attacks or acts of war. Right. I don't know if the magma crystals are what attracted the humans here, or if the attack caused them. But my hometown will eventually... Stroll. I'll make no assumptions of what runs through your mind. But I would ask you to recall the time when we cut down the human at the castle and saved those lives within.
That's why.
Do not allow your thoughts to dwell on negativity. The day will come when both this place and your homeland will flourish once again.
Yeah.
Yes. I suppose you're right.
Now then.
Hey, wisdom level 3.
Wisdom. Why, that's...
Hey!
So,
Here.
As the sun sinks below the horizon, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a land dense with trees. The glow of the Gauntlet Runner pierces the dark, warmly enveloping them in its light.
Blackwood Camp. We'll get the Dream Eater Moth. Head inside. I do have some things I need to cook in this kitchen. Won't be able to get anything, yeah. So we're going to cook.
All right.
Understood?
No, wait, not that way. We now need to head back up. And we're going to spend time with Heinz May. Is this entire episode just going to be travel? That would be very convenient if this entire episode is just traveling to the new city. I want to see it at least. Aww. Okay, let's hang out with Heinz May. A kitchen, a bathroom, a laundry room, and a shower. This gauntlet runner is more akin to a moving manor, considering all the amenities. It's likely far more agreeable than my hideout.
Right.
That place had its own charms too. Well, as they say, home is where you make it. It was admittedly crude, but I developed a certain fondness for it nonetheless. Overall, these living arrangements are an improvement in comfort and leisure. But if I may lodge one complaint, it's those things. The way they build their nests in filth, subsist in our scraps, and the quieting leisure of their wings. Ugh, just the thought of it fills me with revulsion.
Understood?
If we remain diligent on our cleaning efforts, they should have little reason to trespass in our spaces. I ask that you never leave unfinished food or other trash about.
All right.
Okay.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
More I look at this game, the more suspicious I am that the MC is actually the prince. Because that silhouette has the same skin tone as our character.
Quite.
Vera! How you doing? Welcome! Welcome. How may you be? Okay. We're going to change our clothing. I'm well, just cooking. Hope you're good also. So far, so good. We're currently playing some Metaphor.
What now?
You've heard of this game, right? And what are you cooking? Can I have some? I haven't eaten in a while. Which I need to be taking a break here relatively soon. Okay, I can't cook anything else. So we'll just... Oh wait, let's go to the pantry and get some ingredients. Chicken noodle soup from scratch, really? How do you do that? And that sounds really good. Let's use the toilet so we can increase our luck. Yes, using the toilet in this game has a chance to increasing our luck. For me and chat. Well, thank you. I'm gonna save again. Let's see here. We'll do some reading. And yeah, let's do some reading. That sounds so good.
All right.
So, Vera, I have a question. So this gave me an idea for the system that I've been working on. So the way it works is that you have social stats: courage, wisdom, tolerance, eloquence, and imagination. And the way you increase it is by doing specific actions. So, like, for example, we just read a book that increased our tolerance by 3 or 4 points. And that by hitting certain thresholds, we hit certain levels. So I was thinking, wouldn't it be interesting in a tabletop system that you have social things like animal handling, knowledge, and such like that, stuff that aren't necessarily equated to combat? And the way you increase it is the DM basically says, you did this action, so you get 2 points invested into your intelligence. And every X points adds a +1 modifier. What are your thoughts on that? Because I think that's more interesting than just investing points into it. It's basically your character's stats are dedicated by how you play and what you do in the game, rather than you just leveling up. Basically, you have separate levels for your life stuff compared to your roleplay stuff. Combat stuff, sorry. The gauntlet runner's over here. You're not becoming king on my watch. I've got a short fuse, you know, and that means you don't come out right now. Kaboom! So the young miss says, I'm hoping you'd not be willing to act.
Certainly.
Don't worry, we won't take this lying down. Wait, they're coming aboard on the other end? Well, now we have to accept their challenge. I should be in like 2 hours.
Maybe you got the better of me last time, but you're about to get some payback.
Give me a break, lady. Ever heard of learning from your mistakes? Sorry, but we don't intend to lose either.
Ooh, big talk. Well, I'm willing to rewrite my record if that's what it takes to be queen. My people are suffering as we speak. Who's gonna save the Parapus if I don't give it all I've got? I promised them all I'd become queen. You're all decent people, got nothing against you, but I'm not holding back.
Just leave this to me.
Oh, that's cool.
Looks like you've gotten stronger.
Face me!
Time to go to sleep.
That's nothing. Ready to lose?
Looks like you can't brute force through this one.
To the rear guard. Time for some close. Merchant!
Let's do this fair and square.
No, let's make an end of it.
We'll do Phantom Swordsman.
It's up to you now.
You will taste justice.
Because that looks really cool. Oh, that...
Strong, damn you! But this is where the real fight begins. Get ready to get stomped.
Ow.
This is a joke.
For all that we strive for, cleric, oh mystic purge.
Now accept your fate. Renegade. Now we strike.
Okay.
Let's do this!
My heart and soul are one. Formidable
I
indeed.
say, you gave them a new weakness.
Merchant! Still here?
This is a joke.
Stop healing!
Swordmaster!
We'll do Phantom Blade.
Let my power support you. This is it!
No. Why? Why? I trained so much for this. This isn't supposed to happen.
I feel bad.
Okay. Not bad at all.
I feel really bad. I feel really bad for her. Why do you ask, Vera?
I've lost.
If I could just beat you, I'd ask you to join me. But the power of yours really is something. But don't you don't rest easy. Cause I will next time. Start preparing now. You got that?
Yeah?
I saw your runner, so I followed you. You're as tough as they say. Eudoricus. Who do you think I am exactly? Pardon me. I know perfectly well you're the great Katharina Gran. Everyone here knows. In fact, all their hopes are pinned on you.
Oh.
Are all these people migrating to find work? Even though it might kill them in the end? What other options do Paripus like them have? It might be dangerous, but you've got to break some eggs to make an omelet. Eudoricus, wait. Take this and see if you can't stop everyone from leaving for now.
Hey!
Good news, you lot. Katharina has made a generous donation. Thank you. Now we might eat for once.
Listen to me!
Listen, everyone. I know these times are trying, but this kind of work ain't the answer. If you can hold out just a little longer, I swear I'm gonna set things right for us.
Well then.
Now there we are. We believe in you, Katharina. I earned that money slaying monsters just a few days ago. It was meant to start my royal campaign fund. Small price to pay for helping out my people, but it'll last them a few weeks at most. They'll be heading out to find work again in no time. I just can't fathom dying to earn a living. The fat cats are all too happy when the Paribus take them up on it.
I'll make it happen.
When I'm in charge, first I'm gonna do is offer bounties for their bloody heads. They squeeze us dry, so I'll squeeze them back. Will handing out money make this better? But no clue myself. But I had to try something.
But
even now, tons of people aren't gonna survive. Now I can't tell people who aren't eaten today to wait till tomorrow while I think of something. I was just lucky, you know? I had the strength to push through and survive. Truth is, most people don't have that kind of strength. They need something to provide it for them.
that's why.
You should know better than most. Those who can't act gotta take action. If they don't, nothing in this bloody world's gonna change. To stay as rotten as it is. So, many say there's nothing to be done. But they only say that because the Paribus are right where they are wanted beneath everybody.
It just ain't right.
They couldn't have the Paribus start doing well for themselves. That would shake up the bloody ground they're rotten on. They like this twisted world just as it is.
In that case,
we can save these people too.
Oh.
Even though they're my enemies. Maybe they're struggling in their own way.
Oh, come off it.
But that doesn't mean they can't make Paribus suffer for it. So yeah, I'll figure it out before I take the throne.
Thanks.
Much obliged, Will. We may be enemies, but I like having these talks. I'm not as powerful as I need to be, but still. I reached out for the recruitment center, and they should be seeing bigger rewards from bounties. Good check on it. We gotta keep taking those monsters down. We'll beat this world into peace together.
She now a new
Excuse me? Katharina rank 3.
I'm not letting anyone die.
Oh, I can study the pugilist. Interesting. Fat and super. Oh. Okay. Next time I see you, I'm taking you down for sure. So don't go dying on me.
As the shadows are stretched to their limits before darkness takes them, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a balmy wetland. Nocturnal creatures who lay dormant beneath the fens in the light rise to seek out their prey. Meanwhile, the party rests their weary souls fatigued by the long journey, under the protection of the Gauntlet Runner.
Okay.
What now?
So with that out of the way, we are going to take a pause. We're gonna save.
What now?
We are going to save and take a pause so that I can stretch my legs, get stuff done, probably make some coffee. Ah! But yeah, guys, thanks for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. We'll be back with some more Metaphor ReFantazio here in a second. Don't go anywhere. See you guys around. Bye.